Ambulance service. Is the patient breathing? She's in labour.
Every minute of every day, the ambulance service answers our cries for help.
Please come quick.
From the crews on the ground, saving lives,
1, 2, 3.
Just keep going.
To the staff in control, making the split-second decisions on who should get help.
I've got another cat one.
I hope to God that's not real.
God, the only people that help me.
God, this is crackers.
The North East Ambulance Service delivers emergency care for the 2.7 million people of Newcastle and beyond.
Get me home now.
We're coming as fast as we can. We've got multiple crews travelling.
We've got you. We're going to look after you.
This is the story of how both the region and the service that cares for them are struggling to bounce back through the most testing times.
We are one big ambulance service.
One big family.
Saving lives, breaking hearts, helping little old ladies across the road.
Thank you very much.
It's Aries.
Welcome to the North East. Has he been bleeding red blood heavily?
It's just been common, like rosy.
It's payday weekend and the start of a new 12-hour shift for the North East Ambulance Service.
Hi. Got your positive pants on? That's all right, get them on.
25 call handlers are on duty tonight to answer calls from across the North East.
And you're just our friend, you said, is that right?
Yeah.
OK.
Well, that's what we said anyway.
Right, OK.
I've got another girlfriend, you know what I mean?
What's happened?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Why have you rang for an ambulance?
I used to go, but he's down the look there, really.
Right, I'm not, no, I'm married. OK? Right. Is he breathing heavily?
No. He's really heavily intoxicated.
So based on the information that you've given, I would recommend you take him down to the Hartlepool Urgent Treatment Centre.
Like, are you joking me? I'm out on a night out. I'm not taking responsibility over this patient.
I hate weekends. Payday as well, isn't it? It's only going to get better. Why aren't they normal people and just sit in with a takeaway and a bottle of vodka? Why go out and cause bother?
Looking after ambulance crews across Durham tonight are dispatchers Holly and Sam.
Hopefully we don't get anything too serious this evening.
Definitely not.
The people of Durham are in good hands,
Yeah.
Sam.
Booking on for the night shift are Darlington Crews 329, Nicola and Claire,
Oh, I nearly swallowed that whole. Sucked it in like. Get back to you.
and 330, Becky and Chloe.
Ready to rock cock?
Yep.
Can't believe you brought a banana.
Jeez, I love bananas.
You have introduced me to a world of fruit.
Ambulance service, hello, please.
Hello, yeah, can we have an assistance for an officer that's been pushed down the stairs, knee to the head?
In control, they're already answering one new call every 20 seconds. There are currently 65 patients waiting for an ambulance.
Ambulance service, hello, police.
Had information that someone has been stabbed. I think it's going to be linked to some sort of domestic husband and wife.
Right.
I had to go and pick my 14-year-old daughter up. I've just seen her arm and it looks like she's been self-harming.
I feel like this is just a typical Saturday night, isn't it? Getting warmed up.
Yeah, but the thing is, they've got a 14-year-old mental health, 18-year-old mental health. We're not going to get to them until early hours in the morning now.
The medical problems are going to have to wait because there's these people who are fighting and being assaulted. Who knows what's going to happen next?
Ambulance service, is the patient breathing? I think he is, yes. We're at Barners Castle. He's sort of collapsed on the side of the road. We're just walking home and we can't get a response from him. I don't know if he's been hit by a car or... Right. Can you see any injuries, anything at all? No. Just keep checking that he's breathing until we're there as well, OK? And then only call back if his condition gets any worse, OK?
With all ambulances in the immediate area already treating patients, Nicola and Claire are the nearest available crew. They are almost 20 minutes away from the patient.
Potentially, he could have been knocked over by a car. He could have had a hypo on the side of the road.
Could be intoxicated, having a sleep.
Just fallen asleep.
I'm hoping it's just the last option.
Yeah.
Had a little nap.
Where's that crew going to, Holly?
Barnard Castle.
Should I ask them if Specsavers was open?
Why?
Where's the Dominic coming?
Who's Dominic coming?
Ambulance service, is the patient breathing? Yes, I've just called about the gentleman that we found along the side of the road and his condition's deteriorating.
Is he awake at the moment?
No, not anymore. He was.
Are you with him at the moment?
There's 3 of us with him.
Right, okay. Can you put me on the phone to whoever's with him, please?
Hello?
Hello, are you with the patient?
Yes, I am.
Okay, is he breathing normally?
Is he definitely taking at least 1 breath every 10 seconds?
No, he isn't.
Okay, I'm going to tell you how to give life support. Can you lie him on his back, on the floor?
Yeah.
Place one hand flat in the centre of his chest, put the other hand on top, push down hard and fast, do it at a rate of push, push, push.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Are you joking?
That's theirs.
It
There's
is.
literally no one closer, is there?
I'll update them.
329.
Darlington 329, thank you. It's just to let you know that this job has been upgraded to a Category 1 call. Now the patient is unconscious and is he breathing over?
Yeah, that's overseen. Thanks for the update, over.
While passers-by continue to care for the patient, the call is upgraded to a Category 1 emergency, the highest priority.
Can you say push out loud with me so I know how fast you're going? Push, push, push.
4, 5, 6.
No, to say push, push, push. Push, push, push. Push, push, push.
1920.
Is he starting to wake up?
He's on the breathe a bit more regularly.
Right, okay. Stop CPR and check his breathing.
Oh, there's people waving us. I'm guessing it's here.
Quite sure what exactly happened.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's none of you with him?
No, we just found him.
Okay. Can you talk to me? Hello? You all right? I'm from the ambulance service. What's happened? Your head? Is it hurting? Yeah. Shall we get you onto the back of the ambulance out of this cold?
Let's get you off the floor,
Yeah.
shall we? That's it. Just that way a bit.
There we go, mate.
Get him on
There
and get
we
all
go.
this stuff.
Yeah. Hang on, that breaks on. Keep your arms in for me.
Martin, what's stopping you from talking?
Do you talk normally? Yeah?
So what's happened tonight?
Are you scared? Yeah?
Okay. Well, don't be worrying, because you're safe at the minute. We've got you in the back of the ambulance, okay? And we're going to look after you, all right? So what's happened to your head tonight? Have you been punched?
Yeah.
Who by?
You
don't know. Was that when you were walking home?
Yeah.
Do you have your phone at the minute? Where is it? You don't know?
You've lost it. You've got a lot of layers on, haven't you? Cold. Yeah. Got like 4 layers on.
Right, we'll set you up again, all right?
We need to take this jumper off. Ready? Over your head.
Oh, we've got everything.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Can I have a little look at this chest? Is it painful?
They were doing CPR on him.
Right. It's just quite red. Do you want to write down stuff? Yeah, right.
There you go. Open your eyes. That's it. Whose number's that? Does that say Paul?
Is that your dad?
Dad. That's his dad.
Do you want us to ring your dad?
Let's ring your dad.
Yeah?
I'll give him a call.
Right, I'm going to get him all wrapped up and have a good look.
Hello there. My name's Claire. I'm a paramedic with North East Ambulance Service. Do you have a son? Yes. Don't worry. We're with him at the minute in the back of an ambulance. He's just, yeah, so he's had we're not really sure what's happened. He's unable to tell us what's happened. I think that he's maybe been assaulted or something's happened to him.
Speak. But you're with us. I'll be keeping an eye on you the whole way down there, all right?
What's your address? All right. Do you have her address? I know. I'm so sorry waking you up. All right. And you don't know of any medical problems that he has? Okay. No worries. You take care. Thanks. Bye-bye. Do you know your mum's address? Number 2. Sorry. Say that again. Number 2. 2, 1, 4. X. Cross. I am really bad at charades.
Do you want me to have a go?
All right, go on. Right, I've got this. 2. Oh, is this 2 words? 8. Gate. Fence. Trees.
What are you saying?
Okay,
right, number 2.
Number 2. No, 2 words. First word.
No, number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Right, number 2. I've got 2.
Number 2. First word. No, number 2.
1.
21.
8.
218.
Ah, 218.
All together.
Right, let's get going.
With no obvious signs of injury, the patient needs to be assessed by doctors at hospital to investigate the cause of his collapse.
Right, let me know when you're ready.
Ready?
Okie dokie.
Do you want me to wipe your nose? Keep your arms warm. Is your nose sore? Yeah. You're scared. Well, we're looking after you, okay? I've got you still on our machine, keeping an eye on you. You can. I noticed that, I just didn't want to say anything. You're all right. Nice deep breaths, all right? I know it is a scary situation. You've just been picked up by us and whisked off to hospital.
Not relief, it's scary.
Relief? Oh, bless you.
With this job, every shift you start, not knowing what you're going to get or what you're going to walk into, getting like little snippets of information and looking at the patient and looking at the surroundings to try and come up with the most appropriate care plan for them. You do play detective, you're trying to figure out what's going on with people.
Right, going down.
Patient tail lift in operation.
How are you getting on the hospital over?
It was kind of like a thing of CSI, trying to figure out what happened to the patient. The patient doesn't even know what happened to him. The last he remembers, he was eating a cheeseburger in the pub, and then he's ended up on the side of the road.
How strange. I wonder if someone put something in his
cheeseburger. Was he
quite intoxicated, or does he just not know what's happened over?
We did have a game of charades with him because he couldn't speak to us initially, so we figured out we're not very good at that game over.
In the last hour, the team have answered over 140 new calls.
Hello, is the patient breathing?
Is the blood spraying or spurting out at the moment? Spraying out, is it?
Yeah.
And you said she's intoxicated?
Yeah, she's not true.
Right, okay. So is the wound still bleeding freely now?
Yeah, it's still bleeding.
Right, has she had a drink, Hasha?
Yes.
Yeah, she sounds like she's had a drink.
So she doesn't want any help whatsoever and she's going home on a bus. All right, take care. Bye-bye.
37 miles away, Nicola and Claire have just become available.
I'm sweating already.
Let's turn the heat down. Why have you got your coat on?
Don't know.
Oh, it's Jennifer.
The patient is a non-regular caller.
Met her many times.
Feels as though she might self-harm and reports of suicidal thoughts over.
Yeah, that's our receiver on our way over.
Nicola and Claire are 11 minutes away from the suicidal patient.
not here?
Not here. Phone and everything.
I doubt she'd go anywhere without her phone.
329.
Darlington 329, go ahead over.
Yeah, we've made entrance. Jennifer's not in her flat. She'd propped the door open with a box, but there's no one inside. I'm going to have a little knock on her neighbours and see if they've seen her.
No problem. I'll hold off for now. If you want to do a bit of investigation with the neighbours, and if we have no joy, I'll ring the police over.
Hello. Sorry. Have you seen your neighbour tonight? No?
No.
Oh, right, okay.
I think she went out this morning.
Right. Oh, you haven't seen her this evening at any point?
No, no.
Oh, that's grand. Well, thank you again.
Okay.
All right.
Bye. Should we ring the manager?
Whilst Nicola and Claire try to locate Jennifer, 15 miles away, Becky and Chloe have just arrived at a Category 1 call for a patient who is fitting.
Hello, ambulance. Hello. Macaulay? Hello. Can you talk to me, Macaulay? How long was he fitting for on this occasion, this one tonight?
About 5 minutes.
And was his full body shaking? Was it just one side? Okay.
He's just been twitching all day.
Okay.
I've fed him some soup.
Right.
And just been trying to keep him hydrated.
Yeah.
And then he's just gone.
He's gone into another one. Is he epileptic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, Macaulay, we're going to sit you up, mate. Hello? That's it.
That's it. Mark, I'm going to sit up, son.
We'll just give him a chance to come round a little bit.
Yeah.
Everything, his numbers are okay. His heart rate's up a little bit, but it's going to be, all right? I just don't want him to, I don't want him to vomit while he's laid like that. That's why I'm just keen to get him sat up. So if he had a seizure, normally he would just... Comes round quickly.
He'll have about an hour's sleep.
Yeah.
Comes round and then it's fine.
Right. I'd like to ideally take him to hospital.
Yeah, I'm frightened, I'll be honest.
Yeah. All right, I'll go and grab the carry chair. Sit up if you're going to be sick. Right, Mac, I'm going to swing your legs around. I'm going to get you on this chair. We need to get you to the hospital, all right?
Mark, how are we, son?
Come on.
Are we good, lad?
Well done. That's it. I'll pop your bottom down. There we are, good lad. Swing your legs around for us and pop them on that bar and sit back.
Trainers sit down there.
Your mum said that you've had a lot of stress at the moment and that you took some Zopiclone over the last few days. Do you know how much you've taken? Quite a lot.
Zopiclone is a prescription drug used to treat insomnia.
It's only me, you're okay.
Yeah, do you want to come and see him? I'll put that down. I know, bless you. You'll be all right.
I know.
Okay?
It's in the vet's hands.
That's it, get it up. Oh, there's all your tomato soup. I'm sure that was a love you back. How are we doing, Mum? Are you all right?
I lost my husband.
Oh.
In March.
I'm sorry to hear that.
He's not dealing with his dad's death.
Has he not spoke to a GP or anybody? No. Does he talk openly about his dad then, or is it he just keeps it all bottled up inside?
Bottles.
Yeah, it's easier to talk about it, isn't it?
Like, he screamed at me, I can't cope with my own head.
Right, so he's struggling a lot then, isn't he?
Yeah.
We can pass it on at the hospital, and then hopefully they'll be able to speak to someone there as well.
Brilliant, thank you.
Okie doke. You take care of yourself, all right? And we'll look after him. Don't try not to worry too much about him. Easier said than done, I know. Yeah.
In Darlington, Nicola and Claire are still trying to find Jennifer.
Hello? Hiya, it's Nicola. I'm one of the paramedics for the ambulance service. I'm just wondering, have you had any word tonight? No? No, we'll have another little look around and see, but that's great. Thanks so much for that, though.
Hello, is it Jennifer? Claire? We're down here. Jennifer, I'm Nicola. I'm one of the paramedics for the ambulance service. What's happened that you're down here? Is there a light that I could put on? Should we get you on one of these chairs a bit more comfortable for you?
Let's get you up, Jennifer. Come on.
Yeah? Have you ever felt like this before?
But it's not as bad as this. I will attempt something. I know that I'm going to do it.
What about the mental health team down at the hospital? Have you spoken to them before?
Yeah, but I'm not going to test.
Why not?
Just don't want to go near the place.
We don't want to leave you here, Jennifer. We want to get you some help. How can we help you tonight?
I don't know. Maybe can't. I'm sorry, guys. I'm wasting our time.
You have nothing to apologise
You're not.
for.
You're not.
Just as much a priority as anybody else. We just want to help.
Can we phone the crisis team on your behalf?
Yeah.
Will you speak to them?
No.
No.
What if we rang them to see what options we have for you?
I can do that. I'm not going to the hospital.
Give them a ring.
You're going to patients in their most vulnerable times, and it's about building that trust and comfort with them when they've nowhere else to turn. We're kind of like that last resort. So it's trying to build that bond with someone to try and work out what, again, as a detective, try and work out where is the best place to bring someone or refer someone to help them in the best way.
Please leave me alone. I don't need this. I don't want this.
19 and a half minutes and they cut me off. And emergency appointments, it says, are only between 9 and 5, Monday to Friday.
Oh. I'll see if I can find a number. That's a different number.
That's a different number, try that one. Jennifer? Jennifer?
Hello, it's just Nicola, one of the paramedics with the ambulance service. I'm just with a patient at the minute who's having a bit of a mental health crisis and she's refusing to go to hospital. Am I okay to pass her over to you now? Jennifer, it's just the crisis team, all right?
Hello. Yeah. I don't know. You can't help me. I'm not going to hospital. I won't take my eye. Yeah, nobody can stop me. It's sweet.
Hello? Oh, yeah. But then what would you suggest we do? Okay, and what would they do? Okay, thank you.
Who are they?
Haven't got a clue.
While Nicola and Claire continue to try and find the right help for Jennifer, Macca is making the 15-minute journey to hospital.
Do you know where you are, Macaulay? Can you just stop a minute, mate? He's having another fit. Yeah, do you want me to jump in the back? His eyes are all in the back of his head and then he keeps going as if he's going to have a fit. Well, he's less responsive, isn't he? Oh, yeah. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to pop a pre-alert in. Do you want me to just get moving as you pre-alert that, yeah? 3:30. Go ahead. It's just to pop a pre-alert into James Cook, please. Go ahead, James. So we've got a 26-year-old male. He has had a seizure and he has remained post-ictal and he is actively heavily vomiting. struggling to hold his own head up. We will be about 5 minutes.
Thank you, Baby.
Maka will be seen by neurological doctors to assess the cause of his prolonged seizures.
Poor lad.
Darlington 330, thanks. I'm just paging to see how you are getting on and how everyone is after that job over.
Yeah, paperwork is now complete. We are just ready to clear, and we're both OK. Thank you for asking. This young lad, he is known epileptic. He'd had a seizure earlier on in the day, but his mum was concerned with how long it had lasted. And he has had some mental health problems, and he is known to revert to taking drugs recreationally to sort of get him through. And he had taken a lot of drugs yesterday, which maybe hasn't helped his situation today. But he's in the best place now, so hopefully he'll get the help that he needs.
Does it ever remind you of your dad?
Well, yeah, any time I go to someone who's having a fit, it does remind me of my dad, and what can I do? I always remember being laid in bed, and I must have been about, I don't know, I can remember it, but at the same time I was young. Because I remember the paramedics walked past my bedroom into my dad's bedroom. I remember the paramedic said to my mum, "Your daughter's awake, do you want to go and see your daughter? And we look after your husband." I must have been 3 or 4.
Really? You
but
can
it's
remember
vivid,
that?
yeah. Growing up, my dad used to have seizures. They would get quite bad. They were very frequent. So we had paramedics coming in and out of the house a lot. You know, they weren't just looking after my dad, they were looking after us all. And that's the way I try to be when I'm looking after a patient. It's not just about the patient, you're looking after everyone that's there. And the more you talk to them, the more you uncover. There's so much happening, and it's a lot more complex. I was at work when I got a phone call to say that my dad is in cardiac arrest. It was awful. I thought it's not something you ever want to hear. And he did pass away last year, so it's given me perspective. It's made me hopefully a better paramedic. My dad being unwell, it's got me where I am today.
Nicola and Claire have now been on scene for over 2 hours. They've made 5 phone calls to try and get Jennifer the appropriate mental health support.
Hiya, Helen. It's just Nicola, one of the paramedics. I'm currently with a patient at the minute that is in crisis. She wants to end her life. She has got capacity. It's in Darlington.
They don't go for Darlington.
Oh. Right, OK. Perfect. Thank you. Yes, bye. Bye. I feel like I'm just ringing everyone. Yeah, it's Nicola. I'm a paramedic with the ambulance service. Oh. Perfect. Thank you. Cheers. Bye. I don't know. Again. Jennifer, are you sure you can't take you down? Because I think that would be the best thing for you tonight, to speak to someone face to face.
Section you?
We're not. We're looking to take you down. You phoned us tonight for some help, and that's what we're here for. Hello? It is, yeah. Hiya. I'm just ringing. I'm with a patient at the minute. We've been here quite a while now, over 2 hours, trying to see what we can do for her, but she's just refusing everything. So we've spoke to the crisis team and she didn't want to engage with them. So it's to try and see what we can do for her. So she has spoke to them, but only momentarily, and then she's given me the phone back, and then the crisis team have then said that I need to phone yourselves. Okay, so would I be as well phoning the crisis team back then?
Yes, I think that they need to be looking at attempting to
All right, thank you. Cheers, bye.
In 5 minutes. If I was the patient trying to ring, you wouldn't put up with this, would you? You wouldn't keep calling back and waiting for them to call.
This is a good broadcast for a category 1 call in Crook. Category 1.
Oh, I have another last attempt at that phone's answer.
Yep, we'll do. Oh, sorry. It's okay.
Right, Jennifer, at the minute we're just getting passed from service to service. We don't want to leave you here if you're going to harm yourself. I know. Why don't we have a trip down? Get you sorted, get you speaking to someone. Yeah? You can have a lie down in the way. I don't know about sleeping because Claire's driving. She tends to hit all the potholes. Shall we do that? Yeah. Right, is this the dressing gown we're choosing?
This is the best dressing gown Jennifer
Is
has.
this the one that Claire wants to steal?
Yes.
It's nice and soft. I can see why she wants it.
With Nicola and Claire unable to access out-of-hours mental health support, Jennifer will be taken to the nearest A&E 3 miles away.
You're very welcome. That's what we're here for, okay? You don't need to thank us. But you just know if you ever feel like this, you know where we are. Okay?
I think as a paramedic, we just want to help everyone, and it's hard to process when we've come across something that we can't help someone. Yeah, we're there in crisis, but it's about treating what we're seeing in front of us. Sometimes you do feel like you're just kind of putting a patch on it, and especially with mental health, you just want to be there for them and get them to the right place and make sure they're safe, and you don't want to leave someone unless they get the right help and the right support.
Ready? Right, got you straight into a room, okay?
Hospital's not the best place for someone with mental health, and that is the bit where I struggle with, because sometimes it goes against all you want to do, but it's always going to be a safe place.
I don't know what you said to her in that last...
Neither did I.
No.
I'd like to know.
Just suddenly heard, and I thought, right, we've got momentum. Let's go. Normally, she would just come to hospital.
And she wouldn't be hiding?
No. I've never, ever gone to a room and she's not been there.
Yeah.
Ever.
And she does normally engage when you ring the crisis team?
They're just under-resourced, aren't they? If they just had more people.
But it sounded like there was only 2 of them.
Well,
Like,
there normally is.
I do feel for them, because at the end of the day, like, they are stretched.
Yeah.
There is a lot, like, of demand. And then especially it's weekend
But
as
because
well.
there is so much demand, then that's where we
They
need to
more
fund.
funding.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it any better for us, though, does it?
No.
329.
I know you were on scene quite a while with that
Patient, and was everything all right over?
Yeah, everything was all right. It took us a long time to get through to the crisis team, and then they referred us on to social workers who referred us back to the crisis team. So there was a little bit of a run around with phone calls. The patient didn't want to come to hospital initially, but eventually we've had a good chat, and she's going to see some people, hopefully from the mental health team here.
Oh, no problem.
Thank you very much for that. If you'd just like to head back for some dinner, over. So that crew arrived on scene at 26 minutes past 8, and they didn't leave the scene until 24 minutes past 11. And then in the end, she's ended up going to hospital anyway.
Yeah.
And when you're getting passed from pillar to post like that as well, I bet you just think about giving up.
No
like
one's.
there's nobody's bothered. I'm waiting all this time. Like it might have taken them so long to eventually ask for help. Like, so what's the point?
Peter Lee 331, Shari and Steve have just finished their break.
I love you, Steve.
I love you, Steve. You're like your work wife. Got Tracy at home and you at work.
It's important to have a work wife to make sure
Yes.
you're supervised at all times.
I know it. It's a little secret society.
331.
This is for C2 for a 68-year-old male. The doctor's called it in. He's been unable to get in contact with the patient, and he's got potassium levels of 6.8. I think it's just to see if the patient is okay. I've got the number for the doctor who called it in if you do want to speak to him when you get on scene, over.
If left untreated, high potassium levels can be life-threatening.
So if he knows he's got that potassium level, why is he not there already?
He won't have. The GP
They'll have done
his
the
blood
things today. Yeah.
And they'll have come back, but they haven't been able to get in touch with him to tell him.
But it's now midnight.
Yeah, I know.
And we're going to go and knock him out of bed. Yeah, he's coming.
Hello,
Ambulance
mate.
service, you all right,
I'm
buddy?
Stephen, and this is Sherry. Have you been to doctors recently?
10 times this year.
Have
10 times, what for? Can I sit down? I think what's happened is you've had some bloods done and your potassium levels have come back really high.
Aye.
Yeah, so the GP's tried to ring you apparently tonight. Do you feel a bit breathless?
No.
I'll do a few checks while Sherry's talking to you.
That's
You're
all
not
right, no
what?
one can force you to do anything, mate.
I'm not going in.
Have you ever had high potassium levels before?
Aye.
Is it a regular thing for you?
Aye.
What happens when you go in then? Do they do anything or
Put a freaking drip on.
put a drip on you?
199.92, so your blood pressure's up, mate.
Right, because you woke up.
Because you've just been knocked out of bed by two ambulance
Better
workers.
banging at the door.
I never answered the door.
I mean, to be fair, when we've seen the time, I probably wouldn't either.
What do you used to do for a living?
Well, pit.
All right.
There's quite a lot round here that were former pit workers, isn't there?
Oh, there's loads, yeah. How long did you work down there?
20 years.
Enjoy it.
Blackwall I did, but not Merton.
Really?
He wouldn't talk to you.
You're an outsider. They were very cliquey back then, weren't they?
Why, one of them wouldn't talk to him because he said he'd taken me job off my son.
Really?
His son was only 3.
He was 3.
Right.
I mean, I feel like he had a good few years in him before he was going to get sent down the pits and stuff, don't you?
You know, eventually, if you are going to end up having to go in, it might well be worth coming in with us now.
You got Bob open, no open, that's my
I'm gathering that, Michael.
Right, Michael, we'll leave you to have a ciggy and then we'll come back in and I'll let you know what the crack is, all right?
OK, Michael? Right, I'll see you in a bit.
Won't be long. This patient has potassium levels of 6.8. That's been found today with some bloods. And patient's refusing to go to hospital, so I was just going to speak to one of our clinicians to see if they wanted me to do anything whilst on scene. Yeah, Fab, that's fine, thank you. Call back within half an hour.
Did you used to work in the mines, Craig?
Did I used to work in the mines? No. A little bit before my time, like, but...
Craig was a chimney sweep.
When was it that they closed them all?
Well, the miners' strikes were like the early 80s, weren't they?
It just dwindled, really, and everybody was out of work, and it ruined families.
I heard you had the heating on. Oh, I've come in for a warm. Oh, just waiting for a call back off one of our clinicians. Oh. Here we go. Hello, Sherry speaking. Michael doesn't want to go to hospital, point blank refusing. So really it was just to find out if there's anything else we can do for him. He's 100% not going in.
I'm right or not.
And you understand that, like, you could die if you don't get treatment.
I would go in, providing I'm not in awake.
They've had a look on your notes there, Michael, and your potassium just keeps going up. And what we don't want to do is to leave you here on your own for then it to become a real problem and you can't get in touch with anybody because you're on your own. And you'll get a ride out with us.
Our work's fucking exciting.
Michael will be taken to the nearest hospital for treatment.
Ambulance service, is the patient breathing? Yeah, it's just my friend. I think she might have been spiked. Hiya!
Is the patient awake?
Sort of. I work for a bar. She's very drunk. She's sort of semi-conscious in the toilet. She's being sick, but she's foaming a little bit at the mouth.
So see, now it's all like the kicking out jobs, isn't it?
Yeah.
All the drunk, all the fights, all the falls. So we've got 20 jobs unallocated. That means we are the busiest desk in the North East.
Nothing we can't handle, Holly.
I know, we've got it all under control, I think.
Ambulance service, is the patient breathing?
Yes, I think he's having a pulmonary embolism. He's got a DVT. He's woke up, he's coughing, he's got chest pain, he's in agony.
Becky and Chloe are the nearest available crew to the patient suffering chest pain.
Oh, hello. Are you Alan?
No, Alan's upstairs. I was going to just about to get my car to take him.
Right, OK. We'll just grab some game. We'll be with you shortly, all right? Just give us a couple of seconds, bud.
He was diagnosed with a deep vein thrombosis 5 weeks ago.
OK.
He's been screaming in pain.
OK.
He's got central chest pain, radiating right through to the back.
OK.
He's been coughing, really badly coughing.
Are you a relative or...?
I'm his dad.
You're his dad?
Yeah.
Can you tell me what's happened this morning?
Woke up, and I felt like there was, I hit the just got training, and it was just like, I started breathing everything fast, I kept going different phases, and I saw I had a seizure on me, Dad. I was just going to control myself. I thought I was in a stop before this. Look, I've got a DVT.
Try and slow your breathing down for me, bud, all right? Because you're going to make yourself worse. So tell me about this DVT.
It's moving right, going in my femoral vein.
Right, and that was 5 weeks ago?
Yeah, I used to be, I went on it.
OK, just going to have a listen to your chest. Nice deep breath for me. The ECG's done. You're getting enough oxygen. Your sats are really good.
My concern is that clot's moved and it's,
Yeah, it could have. It absolutely could have, yeah. We'd probably likely see some changes in his numbers. However, obviously, we can't completely rule out that hasn't happened. OK, so probably likely a trip to the hospital. Right, do you want to grab your bits together? Put a Just jacket take your on. time, all right? There's no...
Thank you so much for what you've just done there. Brilliant. Thank you.
Right, there you are.
I'm an ex-fireman, so I'm used to emergencies, but not when it's my own.
No, it's totally different,
It's totally different, I have a bit of a panic on.
You all right?
Yes, just...
Steady on. Come on, then.
I'll follow down. I'm not going to leave when he's on. I'll be outside.
Are you doing better now? Are you on methadone or?
I just started yesterday.
OK, that's good. So you're going in the right direction. Right, Alan, what we'll do is we'll pop you on this bed, all right? Right, swing your legs up, get yourself comfy.
Thank you so much.
More than welcome. Do you want to come and say bye, or...?
I know, son. I know.
You all right?
You was the best people. All right. We'll find out what's happened, and then I'll ring the hospital in a couple of hours. Thank you.
You're more than welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, your dad seems to really care. You've got a nice relationship with him.
Yeah, he stuck by me through thick and thin, my dad. He helped us out. He's always been there for me.
Oh, he's...
Financially, emotionally, anything I've been through, I have to go straight there. He's like, I used to 6 times a day.
Have you not had any luck with your doctor, or...?
He will not give me nothing. I've tried with many people, agencies, crises, you name it, I've done it. Fuck, I beat the addiction. I was just at a loss.
When we walk into people's houses, at that moment in time, it's an absolute disaster to them, and their world is falling apart. It's a lot of pressure to know that you're there to sort of make important decisions, that they're putting their trust in you. I know how I felt when I saw the paramedics come in. It was that instant, you just knew everything was going to be okay. And I just always thought, if I could do that for someone, then I'd have achieved something. I'll never forget that feeling.
Thank you. I've got you clear from that last job. Have you got any update in relation to it over? Did everything go all right?
Yeah, everything was absolutely fine. I think his dad is really worried about his son. He's really kind of trying to turn himself around and he's just struggling to get the help, but he's trying his best and him and his dad had the most sweetest relationship, so...
It's great that he actually wants to get help, but it's quite sad that he's not getting any.
I'm glad that he's got his dad there for him. It sounds like...
They've got a really lovely relationship.
What's heartbreaking in someone admits that they've got a problem and they really, really want help and the services out there are failing them. Because it's an illness. And there's so much of it as well. It's so common, especially in the area. It's massive. But he couldn't have been any nicer. He was just a genuinely lovely guy. Yeah.
Oh, God, my eyes going. I'm so tired now.
I'm tired.
It just kept saying there was no connectivity, so I think that was what...
Do we know what time?
Oh, let's pretend that didn't happen.
I can't.
She girl, overseas. I got that girl from overseas. Now she's not Miss American. I cannot be her soldier, please. I'm fighting for this girl. I'm a battlefield of love. Please sign me. Definitely not probably. And I'm shaking down like that.
Ambulance service, is the patient breathing?
No, his mouth's not moving, so I'm trying to seize.
Right, okay. If we don't know whether he's breathing regularly, we're going to have to do CPR. Lie him on his back. Put one hand flat in the centre of his chest. All right, put your other hand on top of it and link your fingers together, and you need to push down hard and fast, at least 2 times a second. Now, I want you to say it push out loud so I know how quick you're going, okay?
Yeah.
Loud. Push, 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 push.
Push, 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 push.
Just keep on going, you're doing really well.
Push, 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 push.
So I use carers or nurses or?
We're lifeline.
Your lifeline, okay. You're doing really, really well, all right? We're not too far away from you at all.
Thank you.
329, thank you. I've got a job, please. I see one in Darlington. It's coming through as a Category 1 call. We have a 79-year-old male.
CPR is ongoing. He's been found on the floor and there's a note to say that he's been found with no oxygen on.
OK, no worries. Down there.
2 crews are immediately dispatched to the Category 1 call. Darlington 329, Nicola and Claire, and Darlington 330, Becky and Chloe. Also en route is specialist paramedic Luke. His advanced training means he attends the most critical cases, but he's almost 20 minutes away from the address. Nicola and Claire will be first to arrive on scene.
Okay, we're only about 3 minutes away, all right, so we're not far away at all. Just keep on going.
Push, 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 push.
Keep going, keep going. So it's here.
Ah, the bus is there. I'll move in a second. Do you want to run on in?
Yeah, I'm going. That's us here now.
I'm just going to have to stop here so I don't block him out. If he can't get past that.
Right. Keep going for it. Sorry.
We're just going to work around you for a second, if you're all right to continue doing that, OK?
How are we doing, guys?
We got a pulse? We got a pulse there?
No carotid. It's fine. You do that. I'll swap in.
Make sure that both
Ready?
pans are removed from the case. The glazed pans
exactly as shown. Hands must not be touching clothing or each other.
Have we got a pulse up there?
Yeah, I've got a pulse.
Got a pulse?
Yeah,
Okay,
I've got a
right,
pulse.
we've got a ROSC.
So is your wife coming over? She didn't answer, so the phone must be downstairs. Hey, half
who are
five,
you
he rang
looking
us.
for?
That's me, Dad, he rang us at half five. So, let's try, see if she can come and keep you up here. All right. Can you come round?
Yeah.
Have you got a pulse?
No.
No, right. Well, that looks like a shockable rhythm to me.
Yeah,
so
it's fear.
can we clear?
Stand clear.
Right, start CPR. If we're going to charge. If you charge.
Yeah, charging. You ready?
I'm off. Everyone clear?
Yeah.
Right. Right, that's the first shock. I'm going to make a note of that.
Yeah, what time are we on?
CPR has now been ongoing for 20 minutes. Luke has arrived to lead the care on scene.
Right, rhythm check.
Right, stop.
We've already got fluids running, got access. We're about to do that with 50. Our capnography is 3.4. Have we got a pulse?
Check now.
Right, everybody, stand clear.
Someone on a pulse?
Can you have a pulse up there?
No.
I haven't.
Yeah, yeah.
So a quick listen to his chest. Let me check. Just put a couple of breaths in for me. Right, it looks like he might have gone back into VF, doesn't it? I'm going to have a chat with his son. Hey, Kevin. So just, I haven't got much of an update for you, I'm afraid. Okay, his heart is still looking very, very sick indeed. We're really approaching the point where we might have to stop, all right?
I understand.
So I'm going to go and have a look, a chat with my colleagues, and if he doesn't respond, we will have to stop shortly, okay? To be honest, I think this rhythm check, maybe we need to make a decision.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't got a pulse. You haven't got a pulse up there.
Is everyone comfortable that we should stop? Yeah. Okay. I'll ask Kevin to give us a minute or so. Kevin, unfortunately, your dad has died, okay? I'm really sorry for your loss.
If you knew it was coming, no?
Doesn't make it any easier, does it?
No.
I'm really sorry for your loss, mate.
Yeah, I know you've been losing the fight. You've been knocked down a million times, screaming out you don't know what to do. That's when I'll be right next to you.
And the jobs with outcomes like that, when you drive past that street next time, they'll be imprinted into your head. Oh, yeah. I always think of the family, like everything that they're thinking about now. Yeah, the whole world's just falling apart.
Till the pain and all the tears are all gone. I'll be there with you. I'll be there no matter what you're going through.
Luckily for my dad, he got to see me qualify. He was definitely proud when he saw me in my uniform. It's 100% made me be able to relate to people better and see it from their perspective. It makes me appreciate life more and want to do the best for people and just try and show that little bit more of understanding. We are someone's lifeline, which is all I ever wanted to be.
Milk, 2 sugars.
Making all of the same mistakes when your heart's given all that it had.
People put their trust in us to be there and help them and put them on the right track. There's just so much demand at the minute. There's only so much we can actually do, but the ambulance service is one thing that can't be broken. It will always be there for life and death and to pick up the pieces no matter what.
Always be this way. I'll be there. I'll be there anytime that you need me to. When there's no one else around, on your last breath, calling out. Trust me, my love won't let you down. Trust me.